Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Martin Truex Jr.'s Bass Pro Shops NRA Museum promo diecast from 2016. Let's take a quick look at the box here. It's your typical generic 2016 box. Got a picture of Martin Truex right there. Martin Truex Jr. 78 Furniture Row Racing. Martin Truex Jr. 2016 run to the car, standard finish. Made a total of 916 of these things, standard finish. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I just had just the amazingest experience with Bass Pro Shops shipping. Like, oh my god, just the best care you could ever ask for in shipping a diecast. They're just incredible. They are just incredible. Oh, just the greatest. Buy everything, yeah. Oh. Anyways, here's the diecast itself. And this is a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Martin Truex Jr. raced this at Bristol in August at the night race, although it got rained out so it was a day race. And this was also run by Austin Dillon back in the July Daytona race, but that wasn't produced. And this car has much of a story to it as anything. So, this car ran in Bristol, like usual. Then, of course, they offered it in 124 and 164 scale, like usual. But then, like about a month later, guess what? The 124 didn't meet MOQ, so they were only going to produce the 164. Everyone's like, okay, whatever. Back in like a few months ago, guess what? Got released, 164 scale, alright, everything's fine, good, yay, whatever. And then suddenly, like a month after that, somebody came up on eBay or like a picture, and guess what it was? A 124 scale of this car. Everyone's like, wait, what? That was a DNP'd car. And it's like, oh, maybe it was a custom or prototype or something, whatever. And then like a couple more showing up, and then a couple more showed up. It's like, okay, what's going on here? Ask Lionel, and it was decided that Bass Pro Shops saved this car and wanted it produced to be able to sell in their own stores. So it went from a regular release, canceled, to become a promo diecast. Where the 164 is still a regular release, you can get it anywhere, at any of the dealers, anywhere. The 124 is now an exclusive promo diecast. Which is why I had to buy it from Bass Pro Shops, because my nearest Bass Pro Shop is like 4 hours away, so I wasn't really going to do that. So I was like, oh boy, they put it online, yay! And then, guess what, I got the beautiful shipping department ever. So, like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you really know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you're probably like, the hell is he talking about? Go on my Instagram page. You can see exactly what I'm talking about with this car. But nevertheless, let us do a quick 360 of this car. This car looks fantastic, and I'm really glad to get a diecast of it. I liked it when I first ran with Austin Dillon. I'm like, that's kind of a cool car. And then Truex ran it again. I'm like, even better looking car. Because it just has like that clean, simple look that Furniture Row is good for. But it looks nice with this paint scheme, so you can just really highlight the paint scheme, not being piled up by logos and everything. But let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Bass Pro Shops, number 78, Toyota Camry. Down the side, you have NRA Museum, Springfield, Missouri. You got Toyota Arctic Hat, got a Bass Pro Shops credit card, and Mercury. Got the winner sticker right there from, what would that be, Coca-Cola 600, I believe. For some reason, no Coors Light pole decal. Not sure why that is. I don't know if they just, like, brought it back to the 164 scale render when they wanted to redo this. So it ended up being without the Coors Light pole like the 164 diecast are. So this is still the Sprint Cup Series last year, so you got the name on the windshield banner and everything. On the back, you have Bass Pro Shops, NRA, Toyota Camry, XSE, 78, Toyota. On the deck lid, you have Bass Pro Shops, NRA Museum, Springfield, Missouri. Wait, is that Missouri, or am I screwing that up? I don't even know. BassProShop.com. This is number 694. You got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood, which does not want to open, as usual. Come on, hood. These Toyota hoods seem to be even worse about opening. I don't know why that is, but it just seems like they have a lot more trouble opening. Then you see under the hood, you have Toyota Let's Go Places and Bass Pro Shops NRA Museum. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Under the deck lid, which I'm going to open very slowly, which again, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know why. Got your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open, and there's the underside of the car, if you want to see that. Just a very solid paint scheme. There are a few flaws on this car, like usual. This is exactly what I'm talking about, where I say every car has flaws, so if this stuff bothers you, you're never going to be happy in this hobby. But you see, you got a little bit of a chip at the bottom of the 78, got a little bit of a chip in the seam right there. Right there, you have a little bit of a crack through the logo because of the little hood flap decal, and you got a stupid touch-up paint splotch on the splitter. Like I said, that's the kind of stuff. They're on basically every car. I mean, not exactly those flaws, but I mean, in general, just flaws like that are on every single car. So if that really bothers you, you're never going to be happy because you're never going to get a perfect car. Some people expect a perfect car, like, oh, if you don't get a perfect car, you should return it immediately. Yeah, then you're going to get another one. Guess what? It's going to have different flaws. Another one, different flaws. So, if there's a big flaw, like if there's like a huge like chip out of the logo, or like the wheels snapped off, or like something that's really wrong with it, yes, get a refund, get a return, get a replacement, whatever you want. But little tiny things like that, you just cannot complain about. Here's next to the 164 scale again. Like I said, that was a regular release. Saw that a little bit earlier, but you know, some people like the 164 scale stuff. So like I said, if you want this car, it is only at Bass Pro Shops. You have to go to your local Bass Pro Shops and look around for it in some random spot in the store. You're not going to find it anywhere else. Well, eBay, but if you go on eBay, it's going to be like $140 a piece for them instead of $70, because, you know, scalper's going to scalp. But it is definitely a nice car. It's definitely worth your time. This is a beautiful paint scheme. You know, everyone's kind of on the Truex train all of a sudden now. He kind of went really fast for me to like, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. Small team. Yeah, let's see him win a race. That's cool. Now he's just like, my God, stop. You're winning every stage. Stop. Truex got really annoying really fast with that small team. And it's also really annoying that like every time he wins, so he's like, oh, wow, what a incredible achievement for that one car small team. Or two car now, but this is not a small team anymore. I don't care what the owners like tries to cry about money or whatever, but this is Bass Pro. This is a Joe Gibbs Racing car number 5. So I don't care. It's even beating the Joe Gibbs Racing cars. You can't just call this like this poor small team fighting the power anymore. It's getting really annoying that everyone still tries to use that. But whatever. In the end, they still have some beautiful paint schemes, and this is definitely one of them. Although this was technically an RCR paint scheme to begin with, I guess, but whatever. But anyways, that is pretty much everything there is to say. So, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.